Hey guys, it's been a few years. I just figured I'd record this just to talk about everything that's been going on, not keep you guys in the dark about where I've been. I haven't died of an opioid overdose or anything, so yeah. With that in mind, I've always wanted to do some self reflection and sort of get an introspective look upon what has been going on with me these past couple years, why I haven't really gotten back into YouTube or Twitch or anything like that. And I just want to talk about it because it is something that I do like and I do think about coming back all the time, but I just don't ever do it. And I don't do it consistently when I do come back. And the main thing that's been driving me away from streaming and doing YouTube and stuff, the big thing is college. And I make this while I am still going to college. This isn't like an I'm back video more so than it is an update as to where I am. Yeah, no, college is the big thing that's causing me to not upload, among other things, and I'll get to that in just a second, but college is the main thing. And the other thing is Kedd is here in general, like what I've been trying to do with the channel in terms of its direction and whatnot. If you've been watching me since I went by a different username, you know that I started out making like Matty B diss tracks and stuff like that. And then I evolved into just commentary style videos like that slop that you see from like a Tom Dark or a Nicholas Diorio video. And then I pivoted towards things that you would see like in Vanos, like with Gaming with Lads and stuff. I even did a podcast before that shit was cool, so blow me. I will say though that the thing that I really enjoyed the most when I was making content was live streaming on Twitch. Now, when it came to live streaming, it was something that I looked forward to doing. I had a schedule planned out. I really thought I was like a pussy maestro with this shit, like the Rizzler, but for Twitch streams, which that kind of sounds like some shit for losers, but whatever. Now, for the astute, for those who actually are Kedd is here scholars, which there aren't any of you, but let's just say for the sake of the hypothetical, you did know that. The thing I would stream the most was Hypixel Bed Wars. That and Rocket League, but really it's Bed Wars that I was streaming most of the time during my most active time period. I did have the occasional stream where I'd stream Black Ops 3. I remember I did that one for a few hours once. I would stream like Roblox if I thought the game was fun, like Jailbreak. But other than that, I mean, we mainly streamed Hypixel Bed Wars. And I would always play in a group. I never liked streaming on my own, and the reason for that was because if the audience was slow, I'd sit there talking to myself, which doesn't really feel comfortable. Even right now when I'm recording this doesn't really feel comfortable. But I would always end up trying to get a stream going on with my friends. I always felt like those were the most fun. I bring this up because the only YouTube videos I have uploaded from this time period of me streaming were from streams. It wasn't from any sort of commentary style, story time, nothing like that. It was all stream highlights. Eventually, I stopped with the stream highlights and uploading those to YouTube at the request of my friends and stuff. They didn't like putting on a character and then having me edit them down and upload it. I remember one of my friends, specifically Nick, would always say, like, whenever we hung out in a live stream, it felt a lot different than we would just hang out as bros. A lot of my favorite memories with Nick would involve us playing at, like, midnight, some sort of game or a Minecraft realm or whatever, and we're just talking about our lives and stories that we've never heard before of some crazy shit that happened. If you know, you know. There's a weird feeling whenever you know that everything you're saying is being broadcasted to the internet that takes away from the sort of chill, low-key vibe that should come about from hanging out as friends. And after we stopped playing Bed Wars as often and we started switching to games that are a little bit less streamer friendly, if you know what I mean. Not necessarily inappropriate, like I wasn't playing like Foot Odor Girl or anything like that, but it was more boring to watch. If you want an example, I have a video about ranking my favorite mascots with Nick. That is a snooze fest, and there's a reason we never did that again. Even the Jailbreak video, I lost my shit laughing, and I have that video up for my own sake because I thought it was a funny video. But I understand that to the general core audience, that was boring as hell to watch. Like before, if I were to stream Jackbox or Bed Wars or Fortnite, I didn't play Fortnite, but if I were to stream Zero Build or something like that, there's a lot more engagement from the audience, and the games that I would end up playing later on did not really have as much audience engagement. Eventually, I just decided to call it quits and I stopped streaming altogether until I went to college. I did a couple of study streams, just like going over what I'm learning, just because I wanted to monetize studying, but after I realized that that was extremely boring, I stopped streaming altogether. The drive to come back, though, has never gone away. I've been busy, yeah, but I've always been writing scripts and things. Here, let me show you some things in my notes app, just titles, and give you an idea for what I've been thinking about lately. So this one's kind of boring to y'all, but it was interesting to me. It was about how influencers are committing tax fraud and what they're saying on social media is just tax fraud. And I was going to show some things that you could actually do, like income shifting, that might be able to put you in a lower tax bracket. I also got into MMA and the UFC a lot, so I started to learn to fight, and I talked about how it was one of the greatest things I've ever done for my mental health and for my physical health. Fitness and diet are two things I really got into because I got really fat in college. So I talked about why I switched from bodybuilding to athletic training and some things I do while meal prepping. I have a lot of videos on different meal preps that I've tried and done and just wrote a lot of things about it. Since I am studying computer science, I have a lot of computer things in here, like different data structures and algorithms, how to do certain mathematical things, even things that are in like theory, like finite automata. I got really into Jailbreak, and I have some things about freaking Roblox Jailbreak. I have things about computer security and how to make your things more secure. I have videos on thumbnails that I have like entire scripts written for that I haven't even touched. And I was sitting here like, why haven't I created anything for this, you know? Why haven't I made any videos for this? I'm sure that my content, even if I uploaded it to YouTube, would be slop. It'd be dog shit. But then I was thinking, like, a lot of the people that I watch upload fucking terrible videos. And even if they aren't terrible, they started somewhere, I'm sure. And it's like, why don't I just do this already? Why don't I just rip the Band-Aid and get into it? And that's what this is. I'm not considering this an I'm back, more so of where I've been, but, you know, I might just start uploading shit that I find interesting. Just ramble. You know, this is going to be a ramble channel. I hear that Viper Rambles is now down. He stopped making videos for that, so hey, Kedd Rambles. No, I'm just fucking with you. It's still going to be Kedd, and Kedd is here and whatnot. I'll figure out what I'm going to do with the channels later on, but just for now, fuck it, let's get this up. I'm pretty sure I'm just going to slap some lazy gamer footage. I got to change my outro a little bit because I'm not going to continue it being the Heart Part 3 instrumental. I think I got copyrighted on one of them, so I'm done playing that game. Anyways, yeah, I've been Kedd, and thank you.